Okay, so do yourself a favor in your business and ask yourself this really powerful question. Okay, so yesterday I asked my client the same question and the same thing kept coming up. It's a sign, it's why I'm saying it here. So here's the question. Are you speaking to the correct version and timeline of your client for where they are in their business, your ideal client, and for where you are in what you're offering? So be really honest with yourself about where you are with your evolution and elevation of your gifts in the here and now. Not 2 months ago, not 6 months ago. So here's how we tell. Talk to me in the language that is your truth, just like in conversation about what is the actual transformation that you are giving to your clients and that they are getting from the work that you do with them. And then let's contrast that with actually what you're saying in your marketing. Is that the same? And she said, no. No. Okay. Are you excited and lit up to work with the version of client that you're talking to in your marketing? No. Why is that? Because you're fucking 5 years in the past. Right. If you are offering a service that is here, but you're speaking to a version of your client that's like 5 years ago, or even 6 months ago, or even 12 months ago, how is that going to land with your ideal client? Somewhere like a lead balloon crossed with a flat pancake. Okay, you are not alone. This is happening all the time. Why? Because you're using spiritual gifts to evolve yourself. You are constantly working on your own improvement, abundance, expansion, spiritual evolution. So is your ideal client. So you're evolving all the time. If you wrote your ideal client avatar and your marketing stuff 6 months ago, your client isn't there anymore. And this is happening in my work as well. Over the past week, I've seen 2 clients who I hadn't seen for business astrology readings for a year, and the transformation in them, it's like unrecognizable. They have skyrocketed their actual self, their business, what they do. Like they may have, one of them's like sold a business and is working on something else completely. So the people I work with who are like you, if you're listening to this, spiritually aware, consciously awake, absolute badasses at what they do, you are completely transforming your life left, right and centre all the time, wielding your divine gifts because you know what you were put on this earth for and you intend to fulfill your mission. Now, don't forget that you're not talking to novices. You're not talking to somebody who awoke because they started meditating last week. You're probably talking to a part of or a version of yourself that was like, 4 weeks ago, 4 months ago at best. Everybody's elevating. Everybody's timeline shifting. It's just how it is. Now, I have a ton of experience in the marketing world as well as being an astrologer. So when I look at you, when we're meeting, I'm looking at you and your chart, plus my divine gifts. I am speaking what your ideal client needs to hear in the here and now and over the next coming months. Your astrology chart shows me exactly who you're supposed to be calling in right now. What's their current issue that you're helping them with? What is going on for them? Speak to the thing that is their most pressing issue now and how you can help them. If you are evolving spiritually fast and your clients are as well, chances are you need to constantly up-level the language you're using to communicate with them. Your ideal client who you're supposed to be working with now, you could be charging them more. Why? Because their needs got more sophisticated about what they need from you. So your client's energy is shown in the 7th house of your chart, and your energy is shown in the 1st house of your chart. But energy is at a frequency. So just as an example, Taurus energy in the 7th house, are you serving somebody who is acting in a Taurus way that is in the lower frequency? Probably not, because that would be somebody who's just like stubbornly sitting in their own field of shit. No, you're supposed to be serving the elevated version of Taurus, who is completely holding their own energy field, charging their worth, holding their field, and creating immensely strong boundaries and bringing in all manner of abundance. You see how that's completely different? So, you know, by this whole everybody just says, I help you overcome your blocks, literally make it stop. You've got to get more sophisticated with exactly how you're helping people so that they can up level. So when I'm looking at your chart, I am channeling in exactly the marketing speak of what's going on for your clients so that they can recognize themselves in what you're saying, so that when you show up and speak, your ideal client's going, oh my God, she's speaking to me, I've got to have this, and they're dropping their money to come and work with you. That's what you want, so that you stay in your highest vibration. Meanwhile, we'll look at your energy, which is over in the first house, so that you can elevate your positioning and your authority. So if you helped your client with something last year, presumably your transformational work is so good that they don't have that same problem anymore. They have elevated, and therefore you've got to work out, how are you serving them now? So as an example, in my business, Taurus 7th house, my clients already know how to bring in those 10K months and hold it, how to do those 6-figure plus years and hold it. They're going for their next level expansion and then some, which is why they need elevated, sophisticated, intelligent advice, which is why they come to me. Now, your chart will show who you are serving and how you're serving them in their next level. So you've got to up level so that they come back to you, or you're simply calling in your correct next level clients. And as you know, everything's energy, everything's magnetic attraction. So the more magnetic and truthful you can be in your own energy, the more that your clients go, she's for me, she's for me, she's for me, she's for my next level. So never mind the work that you did on your client avatar last year. She is obsolete. She doesn't exist anymore. Let's do this. Let's get you booked in for your business astrology reading so that you can unlock your next level expansion. At this time, I'm holding my 2024 prices. When you book a business astrology reading by the 15th of December, you don't have to take it by then, but you do need to book it by then to lock in that price. These are intense deep dives. You can choose 90 minutes or 2 hours. Everything is recorded and you get to keep that and rewatch and re-listen. You will get activations galore. My clients go back to watch and re-get into that energy of their soul when they're about to create new offers or do a launch or show up live. Why? Because I'm speaking to the soul and their light within starts shining, they get excited, and that is how they show up in the energy of where they are at their highest level of expansion. So you can either send me a DM here and I will send you the link to get you booked in for a reading, or follow me over on Instagram and you can find the link to book there. Thanks for watching.